Hello, friends. Happy Friday. We will be reading Chapter 10 of Skeleton's Don't Play Tubas from the Adventures of the Bailey School Kids series. We only have 3 more chapters left after this, and we may even combine 2 of the chapters into one day because the last one is super short. So, before we go into our questions and I give you the new ones, let's start off with our Kids on Course motto. Repeat after me. I am smart. I believe in myself. I am a great kid. I have courage. I deserve to learn. Today is going to be awesome. And even though it is kind of rainy out today, it's still going to be awesome. And I hope this weekend is awesome for you as well. So, before we start Chapter 10 titled Skull, we are going to go over our questions that I gave you on Monday. So, question 1 was, why should the students not be in the school at night? And the students shouldn't be in the school at night because they don't have permission to be in there. So, technically, they are breaking and entering, which is illegal and you could get in a lot of trouble for. Question 2, why did the music stop? And the music stopped because Liza ran into a door and it slammed shut. So whoever was playing the music was made aware that they were there. And question 3, who do they think was holding the tuba? And the students are convinced that they saw Claude holding the tuba. So, before we get started, I have to give you our new questions. And today's a short chapter, so there's only 2 questions. Question 1, who caught the students in the school? And question 2, what was the principal listening to? Alrighty, so now that we have those questions, let's get started. Oh my gosh, Liza squealed before ducking behind Melody. I see his skull. In a flash of lightning, the kids did see a skull, but they also saw round glasses and an egg-shaped body. Principal Davis, Howie said in relief, what are you doing here? Principal Davis scratched his bald head. I was going to ask you the same question. After all, school was over hours ago. Eddie was used to fibbing to the principal. Oh, we came by to get our spelling books so we could study. Principal Davis nodded his head slowly. I'm glad that you wanted to study, but it's too late now. Go home and go to bed. Get plenty of rest. Don't forget the fall festival is tomorrow. Yes, sir, Melody said, eager to get out of the school. Principal Davis pulled a ring of keys from his pocket to unlock the door. Don't let me catch you in here again so late, he warned. No, sir, Eddie said innocently as the 4 kids trotted out the door. But Liza couldn't leave without asking Principal Davis a question. Did you hear music? She asked. Music? Principal Davis said, smiling. Perhaps you heard my radio. I just love listening to band music. The sound of a brass instrument just sends chills up my spine. Mine too, Eddie muttered when Principal Davis closed the door. Thunder rumbled as the kids gathered under the oak tree. Let's get home, Liza said. It's going to storm any minute. But first we have to figure out how to save the school from Claude, Eddie told his friends. You can see there, under the oak tree outside of the school, trying to come up with a plan to save the school. Molly pulled her jacket tighter. You just heard Principal Davis. It was just his radio we heard. Eddie shook his head. I don't think so. A radio makes perfect sense, Melody insisted. I'm beginning to wonder, Howie said. Even Mrs. Jeepers said it was tuba music. And don't forget, we saw Claude holding the tuba with our own eyes. And he was glowing, Liza shuddered. I know it was him chasing us. There's no telling what would have happened if Principal Davis hadn't come along. Howie nodded. This is getting stranger and stranger. I think we need to get to the bottom of this whole thing. Before Bailey City has skeletons walking the streets, Eddie agreed. The 4 kids started walking slowly home, trying to think of a plan. But when a loud moaning came from the school, they jumped. The tuba! Liza screeched. 4 friends ran down the street. That is the end of Chapter 10. So before you go, let me give you your questions one more time, and then you can enjoy your weekend. Question 1, who caught the students inside the school? And question 2, what was the principal listening to? That is all I have for you today. I hope you enjoy your weekend, and I will see you on Monday. Bye, everybody.